What's a kink you never understood why people enjoy? Poop goes in the toilet. I was in a thread once that devolved into people posting subs and you had to guess whether they were made up or not. Once was about poop eating, and it turned out to be real. The first 10 posts or so were what you'd expect, videos of people eating poop. Post number 11 was a text post, and my curiosity got the better of me. Dude basically posted him considering buying a bag of poop from Ashley69 on poopeaters.com. Does anyone have any experience with? What followed was a dozen detailed and passionate reviews like Ashley is the best. She includes a menu of what she ate to make the poop, a video of her taking the poop, and a certificate from her doctor declaring her parasite-free. Delicious, would definitely buy again. Take whatever you're most passionate about, that has the most nerdy obsessed sub, and just know that also exists, or eating shit. I'm going to be sick #X200B, edit, the comments. Gross sods you are lol. You could probably bag that and sell it. I'm considering buying a bag of puke from Bomb Eben, any reviews? Not a fan of sweet corn or carrots. I don't like surprises. Great flavor. A bit on the bitter side, but the texture was nice and thick, not thin and watery like the others. That's good. Nobody likes a watery stew. Why am I still reading this thread? The fetish of that one man on DeviantArt who kept commissioning people to draw wealthy women buying copious amounts of overpriced Wonder Bread. He actually did an interview and explained it. What was his explanation? Wonder Bread reminded him of the texture of his ex-girlfriend's breasts. This really isn't the full answer. The woman in his commissions who buys the bread is called Asami, yes Lock fans, who is a rich white woman who only eats Wonder Bread with mayo because it's the whitest food and forms part of her white supremacist identity. Asami also likes deforestation. It goes deeper than that, but apparently the main crux of the fetish has to do with media not commonly showing comically evil female characters like it does with male characters, so he has created his own characters with their own story that he jerks off to. Truly a billion IQ societal observer. The guy once asked for a commission so heinous, Shadman rejected it. It was heinous, rather Shadman thought it was a troll because he didn't think someone could actually get off from Wonder Bread. Having a woman stomp on your balls or ball torture in general. Speaking as a dwarf, people into me. Or rather I don't understand how people can only either find me completely unattractive, fair, or really turn them on a purely physical, fetish level, but I can't find anyone who can just be into me in a conventional way. Edit, my inbox is now filled with guys sharing their one-night stand stories with women with dwarfism. This doesn't really help me at all, but thanks I guess? I've seen some conventionally attractive dwarves. Edit, wow. I never would have thought my most upvoted post would be a 6-word sentence affirming that all body types can be attractive in a kink thread. I wouldn't be surprised if people are able to see me as conventionally attractive, but to openly explicitly express it in public is a whole other story. Therese definitely still a stigma about it. Peter Dinklage and Warwick Davis always did it for me and I never shied away from declarations of that fact. I had the hugest crush on Willow when I was young and Dinklage as Tyrion. Duh. I also have a huge crush on Peter Dinklage. I was coincidentally just telling my dad that the other day when we were talking about God. He's just hot, plain and simple. But obviously as a celebrity he's probably had a lot of help to look hot. He has a very attractive voice. Maggots and other insects do not go in the vagina. Not gonna. Nope. No Google. No typing. Never. Didn't even want to know. Wipe mind. Forget now. Where's the erase button for my brain? Anything to do with poop, piss, or puke. Therese ducking puke kinks. I came here expecting some weird kink I'm into to be listed. But now I think I'm more normal than I thought I was. Thanks Reddit. Or that kink is so weird that most people aren't aware of it. Girl on top, oh my. A true freak. Bugs. In my master's program for counseling psychology, one of our professors was doing cognitive behavioral therapy with a patient who had a kink involving fire ants. Brashacho had to insert his dipstick into a mound of angry ants to achieve liftoff. Needless to say, he was seeking modification for that behavior because hospitals are expensive. Edited to write out CBT since it was an oversight on my part that y'all would read it as cock and ball torture. Man, I know that CBT means some kind of therapy, but sing it on a post about kinks always seems funny. Cognitive behavioral therapy. Also cock and ball torture. I understand neither. Dick and ball crushing. Like, bro, you know you gotta use it again later, right? Also, cannibalism. There's a dude who ate another dude's penis and then killed and ate the rest of him because the guy asked him to. Like, how do you have a being murdered fetish? That shit should have weaned itself out of the gene pool around the same time multicellular life evolved. Amputee fetish. Called acrotomophilia. I'm an amputee. So you're telling me people will pay me for nub pictures? Edit. Load of people telling me I could get lots of money, yet no one is trying to get nub pictures. Yes. Yes, they will. I'll keep this in mind if I lose a limb. I can hear the truck reversing alerts of everyone backing up out of here. Sounding. I wonder how many people had their day ruined by Googling sounding after reading this comment. Genital mutilation. Like, nah. There's probably someone with a degradation kink looking through these. So what you're saying is their kink is to be kink shamed. Are smegma lovers? I just can't understand it. This is not real, it can't be real, edit. It's real and got like 5k members, aw hell. Check it out at your own risk. I didn't know what it was, so I checked it out and you That's just nasty. I'd legit vomit if I saw that Earl. I will never understand why there's so much porn about stepsisters and stepmoms. I don't find it attractive, just weirdly specific. It's a really cheap and easy way to make taboo porn. If you think about it, it's just regular porn, but instead of roommates they're step-siblings. Feeding someone until they can't move. Other people have mentioned the other ones like poop, inflation, etc. I hate inflation. My salary increases barely any, if at all, while the price of everything increases significantly more. I can hardly afford to survive as it is. Continuous decrease in the value of local currency gets me so hot. The whole dressing up and acting like an infant thing. I literally cannot comprehend. Inflation. What's enjoyable or sexy about someone being inflated like a balloon? Ah yes, watching avocados increase from $1.99 to $2.19 in the span of a few months really gets me going. $2.19 for an avocado? Even $1.99 is insane. Holy guacamole. The cars ducking dragons thing. Oh yes, it's a thing. I refuse to believe that's anything but a running joke. Most fetishes can be divided into one of a handful of categories, either some form of fixation on a physical part of a person's body, such as feet, body hair, stomachs, etc., some element of power play, BDSM, military uniforms, etc., some attachment to an external stimulus, the feel of latex, the sound of balloons popping, fur, etc., or bodily fluids and functions. Dragons ducking cars is weird because it's a subset of furies known as scallies, specifically being into lizards rather than mammalian anthropomorphic animals, but then you throw in the fucking cars part, and it adds an extra layer of oddness. The fetish of shaving, then eating, the hair off of a pussy or peen pube area. I was so turned off. What the duck? Scat. Bababe bop bapadop bababa baba beady bababe babadop bababa peeba beady bababe pop babadop bababe bop babadop bababe pop babadop baba baba beady. Be dap bat bat dat dope bat bap dat dat dope. I'm a scat man. Edit, thanks for the award, keep vibing. Sometimes I wonder what the appeal of vomit fetishes are. Maybe the intimacy of being close someone sick enough to hurl? Or maybe they're just attracted to how gross it can be. I recently vomited for the first time in a decade due to norovirus. The fact people find those symptoms alluring is incomprehensible to me. I was not looking my best at the time, I assure you. Agree, I don't even want to be around me when I throw up.